Hey guys, Sable VGC here, and it's been a while since I have done a draft league match or any sort of draft league on the channel whatsoever, and I don't think I've actually ever done it with commentary or commentary as the match is going. I generally do post commentary, but we're trying something new. So, first week, Battle Frontier Elite, I think the thing is called. I'm pretty sure. Either way, BFE, it'll be in the title. Anyways, you guys will know. I'm a little ill prepared today, but either way, we're here. We are playing Tutti week 1 and very formidable opponent here. So not exactly what I was expecting with the electrode here at all. I was expecting one of the electric types, just I wasn't expecting per se the electrode. I was kind of expecting the electivire, but anyways, you guys will be seeing both the full teams of both ends somewhere on the screen. I'll find a way to show both of them. But basically, VGC Draft League on Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, just to get that out of the way real quick. Yeah, pick 4. Very exact same thing as VGC, so bring 6, pick 4, best of 3. Nothing too crazy, but let's get into things here before I actually forget. Because, you know, otherwise I'm going to talk and I'm not going to have a team. I think I can kind of get away with my somewhat standardish draft plan of kind of just leading something like this, as dumb as that kind of sounds. But let me lock here before I forget, and we'll do this. I better not time out, because if I time out, I actually take a game 1 loss because it automatically brings all 6, and that's never good. So we do not want that to be happening. But they're gonna go Flygon Hariyama, and I'm not in love with this, but I don't hate it. So this is one of those spots where I'm kind of torn, right? Because Skuntank is really nice to just click Snarl right now. I am Choice Scarfed, so as dumb as that sounds, yes, Choice Scarf Snarl is clutch here, and it's almost forcing them to fake out Executor. But if they are Scarf Flygon, although I think this is one of those games I use for information, so I think I just go for this, and I didn't think I did. So we're just gonna go for the damage output here and see if they give it to me. They really shouldn't. But on the off, yeah, they shouldn't. But on the off chance they do, it would have been good to see. But the Snarl going into Flygon here is super important. Because even if this Flygon techs something that I don't expect it to, it should bust any calc they had to kill Executor here. Yeah, and it's just an Earth Power. I can go ahead and lose Skuntank now. I don't mind that. Doesn't even die. Let's go, Skuntank. Okay. They do get the burn up, which is a little concerning, thanks to the Guts ability there, but I'm more than content right now with how this game started. I think I can kind of safely get this pivot in. And I'm probably just going to go for this. I mean, I'll take the knockout if you give it to me. I don't think that Scarf Flygon, I'm pretty confident Scarf Flygon would have outpaced the Skuntank, so gonna get the Intimidate up, just hinder this Hariyama a little bit. Don't think it's really gonna matter because the Psychic should be knocking this out. So Flygon is gonna U-turn, which is super effective. Very happy I got the Intimidate in, but I died. That crit's annoying. I live that. So that crit's super unfortunate there because I literally think I win. Because, like, Hariyama doesn't survive this Psychic here, and I know I would have survived that U-turn unless they're like banded, but they're not banded because they clicked Earth Power turn 1. So little unfortunate there, but nothing we can do. We fight back, and they're bringing in the Sect. So that is okay, not great, but okay. And they're gonna Facade, so that hurts. That one hurts a lot. Gotta go back into the Scarf Tank. And now I think we're going to need flinches, because now we're in a lot of trouble. Like, before we weren't in trouble, but now we're in trouble. What do I have in the back? As much as I want to do that, I don't think I really can. Although there's really no reason for me to, right? I think I go for this. If I get a flinch, I'm good. And I am Scarfed for this reason, so... Well, the Scarf doesn't matter here, but... I don't know if this kills. I'm pretty sure I needed Fire Blast to kill, or they're going to be Sash here. I crit too, and they are going to be Sash. So Sash Parasect is cool. Nothing I can do about that. They are burned though, so that's nice. We are going to get rid of it this turn. Waterfall, if we can get a flinch, there is still a chance in this game. We are not going to get a flinch. The Facade is going to go into Gyarados. Gyarados is going to go down, so... Parasect kill me here? Ah, Spore. Okay. And I believe that just wraps this... actually, hold up. Hold up. The Spore sucks. But at the end of the day, it's not the worst case scenario. Like, in theory, I've lost thanks to that crit. Which is just more unfortunate than anything. But we gotta get over that. We can't just let that phase us here. See, now this is tough because what I really want to do is I am tempted to recycle. If I still had Skuntank being able to attack, I would simply go for that. Or I could Curse. But Curse doesn't help me because it's an onslaught of attacks that I have to take right now. So I kind of have to just get aggressive. I'll go Flamethrower into the Hariyama on the off chance I wake up, but it's impossible. So we're going to take a nap. Flygon's going to Dragon Pulse. Like I said, they're going to go after Snorlax here. And this is going to be close to if I survive, but I doubt it. I told you it was going to be close. I did say it was going to be close. So, well, here we go. Snorlax, can you be good? I could have recycled in theory, but Body Press should kill the Hariyama. Or, sorry, Body Slam, excuse me. Been playing Sword and Shield too long. So Hariyama goes down, and like I said, I was pretty comfortable without that crit on the U-turn there. Because that Hariyama was gone. And Heatran does come in right now. So I don't think there's a chance I can win this now. Unless for whatever reason maybe I dodge an attack or something crazy happens. But I'm pretty sure they just can start doubling. That's a decent chance. That's nice. But I do need to burn this. That does nothing. And I didn't expect it to do damage. I just burned 2 straight flamethrowers. Flygon is going to Earth Power. They do have to go after Lax here. Lax is going to survive, dodge a Heat Wave, and I have a chance. Never mind, there goes my chance. I dodged the Heat Wave too. But like, you know, if they don't get the drop, I could theoretically recycle. But I don't think it's enough to ever pull this back. They are burned, so I technically without that drop, I could have potentially done something, but the big thing here is the crit on Exeggutor. I took way too much damage with the rest of my team had they not crit me there. But I'm going to desperately try to pull this back. But it's a draft league. I'm not going to forfeit ever because you never know. But Earth Power plus, I'm assuming just a Flash Cannon, even just another Earth Power on top of this. And once again, going for Heat Wave. So I wonder if they're locked into it or just want to bluff the fact that they're locked. Which both options would very well be fine there. So, little unfortunate that they see what I wanted to go for now, right? Which is a little concerning to me. And yeah, I do want to play with the same rules. But I have a decent idea of what I want to go for. Just a little more annoying that crit happened because I think I would have been okay. I think I would have been okay. But let's see if I can, shake things up a little bit here. I still like my general game plan, but I almost know wonder if I want to do this instead. I still like the tank, I think. I know it's not great, but I think I still like the tank here. So we're going to go with that. Okay. So, going to have to find a way to adapt, and I think my best way to do that is by forcing the Fake Out onto a slot. And if you want to adapt to the Exeggutor lead, you don't have an adaptation that doesn't necessarily lose to Gyarados, right? You don't have that adaptation that's going to really handle Gyarados all that well. Because in theory, you can bring Parasect as the adaptation as a lead. But I'm more likely than not, your adaptation is going to just be Heatran. And if you're leading Heatran, unless you go Heatran Electrode, which I really can't see, I think Electrode is more of just a bluff here. So we're going to get this off fairly nice here. So basically I'm saying pick a target here. I'm getting the Intimidate off immediately, so that way U-turn doesn't kill me. This is still concerning though, because if you do get the U-turn here, but the question, I think this is still the right play. It puts immediate pressure. If you're scared of Gyarados, I take your Hariyama. And if you're scared of Exeggutor, my Gyarados starts setting up and is ready for the sweep. That's fine. Flygon can U-turn all it wants to. I should live. Very easily, actually. So that really bothers me from last game. That really is bothering me now, but nothing more I could have done there. I just got to kind of accept that and move on. And they did bring the electrode here, so we know it can't be focus sashed. So the question is, does +1 Gyarados outpace it? And I actually don't remember what I prepped for, which is a little annoying. And is it like Signal Beam to take out Executor, which I could definitely see. No, definitely won't be. Definitely will not be outpacing Electrode here, which is super unfortunate. So now I have to call. Do I just sack Gyarados? Or do I protect Gyarados and kill the Electrode and then still have... I think the best play for me is double attack, in all honesty. So we're going to go after the Hariyama here. And I think I could, generally, in theory speaking, Earthquake. On the off chance I get it off, it's better for me. Actually, Waterfall. I'll Waterfall the Electrode. It's not going to live a +1 Waterfall. Correctly going to preserve the Hariyama, which is fine. Going to bring in Parasect. That's fine. It's it can be Water Absorb, but not it's not Storm Drain or anything. I actually am faster than this Electrode, and it is going to drop. Aftermath, I don't care about too much. And this is the lead I wanted, right? This was the adaptation, right? It was, you're scared of Executor, right? So by forcing you into one of the two, I get the other one set up. And that is exactly what I wanted here. I'm actually shocked that Gyarados outpaced that Electrode. I'm going to be perfectly honest. Very important for me here, but I am definitely shocked. But let's see what we got here in the end game here, because like they technically do still have that Flygon, which isn't great, because I wanted to run Ice Fang, but I couldn't fit Ice Fang. Excuse me, I've been sick lately, but because I couldn't fit Ice Fang and Ice Fang and Protect on the same set as if I wanted Dragon Dance, and Dragon Dance was key to victory here. So here's the thing, right? You should... Where's the Fake Out going? I think my best course of action is probably this. This is probably the best chance I have at winning this game. And also, I did say that Parasect got Water Absorb earlier. That is wrong. Dry Skin is the ability I was trying to mention. But anyways, Gyarados is going to Protect here. Just to cover the Fake Out option. The Fake Out should go into Eggy, but the eggs can take it. Spore's going into me. That's fine. And this is a decently fine spot for me. I get +1 Waterfall going. I guess I do have to worry about Rage Powder per se. But my Scarf Skuntank is actually built to outpace +1 Gyarados here, which is actually really dumb. So this, even if they do want a Rage Powder, I should still get the Flamethrower off first. As dumb as that sounds, but this should be working for me. Hariyama Facade is terrifying, but it's not the end of the world. Because, like, realistically, Parasect actually protects. I'm okay with that. It is probably the best play they could have gone for. If I can get a flinch, or just... Never mind, I'm just going to shred it. I get the return crit, which is super, super nice right there. And actually, my Skuntank clearly is not meant to outpace this Gyarados. I thought it was in prep, but I guess I'm wrong. I only got one Dragon Dance up, right? I didn't get like an extra Dragon Dance or anything that I missed. Like, I only got one, right? Did I mess something up here? Okay, I did mess something up. Anyways, that's fine. Skuntank was meant to outpace Gyarados, but clearly I can't EV Pokemon properly. So we're gonna just roll with it right now. This isn't the end of the world. I do have to worry a little bit about that Rage Powder, because I still think it could very easily come out right now. So I am just going to Flamethrower the Parasect, and I'm just going to Protect for the time being. If Flygon wants to set up, that's the biggest concern for me here. Goes for the double, gets the double, and now I'm in a lot of trouble. So do they even have Rage Powder, right? I have to be wary of that as well. And Flygon's going to Earth Power take out Skuntank here. So that's a little annoying. Because, like, you know, like I literally, why'd they have to get the double? They were dead. And now I'm actually in trouble. Because they got that double. I mean, in theory, Snorlax still technically bulks this out. but it's more, it's just annoying. I think I want to curse an earthquake, body press earthquake here, as dumb as body slam earthquake, just because I know I can't click waterfall into it, and if they do rage powder, I guess I could dragon dance again, but that doesn't help me here. I could also double protect, but that's not worth it. I guess I just EQ. I know it gets levitate, that's fine. It's my only other move though, and I had to chip this Parasect. Because right now the Gyarados is the threat. The Snorlax should not be the threat, right? They're going after Gyarados. Gyarados will take that, and if you don't spore that, that's fine. They actually didn't spore it, which is crazy, but I don't know. To me, this is a free turn to burn sleep right there. I'm going to protect Gyarados here to give myself an extra turn to wake up and see if I can hit this thing. And I'm just going to protect. The problem is the U-turn right now, and that double protect really cost me. Because if it was a 3v1, the game was over. I'm starting to wonder if this Parasect even has Rage Powder. I'm starting to wonder, like a lot. Right, I might be playing myself right now. Parasect is going to protect correctly, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Flygon's going to Dragon Pulse into the protect. Once again, still okay with that. Stay asleep. Okay, nice. That's probably the best thing that could have happened because now they can't put me to sleep again. So we're going to body press the Parasect. And once again, though, if I Waterfall and you Rage Powder here, I'm going to go for the Waterfall. If you have Rage Powder, I mean, they've done a very, very good job of blocking it. Okay, good. Don't see it there, so Waterfall's coming out into Flygon. Not going to kill by any means, but they're actually going to ignore the Gyarados. Snorlax, please wake up. So that means they're going to sleep. They're going to Bullet Seed. Is this 2 hits, please? Just 2 hits, please? Just 2 hits, please? Nice. Okay. Snorlax, still asleep. Okay, so now here comes the problem. I think Parasect is likely to protect. What I'm going to do is I'm going to Body Slam the Flygon and just protect this, just protect the Gyarados here. The 3-turn sleep is unfortunate, but I think this is the best way to win this game, right? Because Flygon, doubling into Snorlax, they're never going to kill it. I should be able to kill the Flygon here, and then have the endgame be 1v1 versus this Parasect, and that should be more than enough to win this game. Despite the double protect earlier. Man, Skuntank would have got that kill too. That's what I wanted to see. Flygon's going to Earth Power. They are going to correctly. Looks to be doubling Snorlax, but with the berry, I have a hard time. But if I die to like the 5th Bullet Seed, I'm going to scream. Snorlax does wake up. Snorlax does get Body Slam. So is this a speed tie with the Parasect this entire time? It must be. So we've speed tied this Parasect the entire time, which is good to know. Cool. Cool story. And Parasect is going to Bullet Seed into the Gyarados. So at this point, I'm going to Earthquake Body Slam. I don't really care. If Gyarados kills the field, Gyarados kills the field. Like, it's not one of the things that matter to me. Right, Gyarados shouldn't be killing Parasect, shouldn't be killing Snorlax. If Parasect outpaces and kills Lax, I still have the endgame. X-Scissor, okay, they're going after it, and they're going to get it. That's fine. Like, in my opinion, Eggy comes in and wins. You know? Executor walks in and gets the kill. Every time. There's no surprise here, but we've seen X-Scissor, there is no Rage Powder. Anyway, Psychic's going to get that kill, and I am just going to protect. No need to risk critting myself or anything like that. If they protect Parasect, next turn I'll just Dragon Dance. It's perfectly fine. It's not like I'm revealing information at all. So we're gonna get this game back to 1-1, which is super, super nice. Also, I guess I could have put the scoreboard up with the set record and stuff, but I guess I'll do that. I can put that up in post editing. So ignore me. Play with same rules for sure. Alright, let's hope that crit game 1 doesn't come back to bite. Let's see. Okay, so they brought Electrode. We know +1 Gyarados actually outpaced that Electrode, which is really, really nice. So, now would they lead Electrode? That's the other thing. Are they going to potentially lead the Electrode? Because I can adapt if they're going to lead Electrode. I have no issues with an adaptation, if that's what they're going to go for. But if they go for that, do I care? This is tough. See, because they still have to bring Hariyama. I wonder if I can force their hand a little more, though. Like, if I go Gyarados Pert, is that good? See, that's not great, though. Obviously, they're not bringing Heat Train here, which is fine by me. But I still think they might go back to it. Let's stick with it. Because they haven't really proven to me that they can reliably beat this yet, outside of making calls right. And, I mean, the argue to that is, if they're going to have to make calls right to win, I can make calls right to not lose, right? So, okay. That's fine. This I'm okay with. It's not the best, not the best in the world, because I have no clue what this Electrode really wants to do here, right? Like, I think they're more than likely expecting a Gyarados Protect, right? Gyarados has been super, super passive here, so I'm actually going to get greedy. I know it's completely out there, but it's also out of my profile to get greedy like that. Eggy, it would be a U-turn from Flygon here if anything comes out. So if we're going to see a U-turn, I got to preserve the eggs. So I think Lax is the best switching. So we're going to go for it. I don't know what this Electrode has. If it wants to just double into, if it wants to take out Gyarados, I think I just lose. I know this is a super greedy call, but... Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, nice. And Flygon's going to U-turn. So I called that double up very, very nicely right there. Snorlax does not care about that too much. It's not the best thing in the world, but definitely worked out very nicely. So the epitome of greed is working out, and here comes the Parasect. That's actually perfectly fine, because now we've seen that this Parasect does not have... Rage Powder. The problem with this Parasect is I have to call if Electrode's going to protect. I am just going to protect this Gyarados right now. And, I think going high horsepower straight into Electrode is perfectly fine. I guess I could Curse and just get bulky. But let's get into Electrode and see if we can do damage here. If it protects, it protects. If it doesn't protect and tries to get greedy, that's perfectly fine. I do expect to protect. But if I kill Electrode, they don't have anything that can immediately threaten. Yeah, that's fine. Flygon or Hariyama? Fly. That's fine. Like I said, they don't have anything that can actually immediately threaten me right now. The body press there would have been nice, and I am going to get put to sleep as a return for this, but... yeah, that's fine. So, does Flygon have Protect? Also an answer we don't have. So I could get greedy and Dragon Dance again, but it's not worth it. I'm just going to take the damage into that slot, and I am going to Curse now. See if I can set up this Snorlax endgame. Definitely a bad play on my end, I think, right there. I think just getting the damage off would have been the way to go. Waterfall, obviously, we've seen does not kill this Flygon. Definitely good damage, though. And we get a flinch. That flinch is massive. Gyarados can take a turn of sleep right now. I'm not threatened to really die right now. I can kind of ignore the Parasect for the time being, and Lax is going to get a Curse up. I am permanently slower than Parasect, so that's definitely one thing I need to keep in mind. But at the same time, do I care? Because I continuously launch Waterfalls into the Flygon, and I'm going to Body Slam into this Flygon as well. I should get put to sleep, but do I care? Not really. So my endgame here is trying to keep points where they can't stop both Mons, right? I want one Mon to sweep while they focus on the other Mon, or one Mon to set up while they focus, right? So that's how I took Game 2. In Game 3, I'm trying to keep that same concept, right? I've forced this Parasect to put Spore out now. Go ahead and U-turn. So you can Spore me, right? And basically what this does is it kind of forces your hand. Okay, you're going to bring what? You're going to Spore me, you're going to bring in what? The Hariyama or the Electrode? Electrode comes back in, which is arguably the better play. Don't want to reveal the last Mon just yet. And Parasect goes for the Spore. Okay. So, super unfortunate. Not the greatest spot for me. But they have no reason not to Thunderbolt Gyarados right now. I don't necessarily want to lose Gyarados, especially because intimidating Hariyama is really, really good. I'm going to hard switch Gyarados out into Eggy. Hard switch Gyarados out into Skuntank. Skuntank is less important for me right now. And I think I'm going to Body Slam. I'm going to Body Slam in case they do, in case I wake up. I'm going to preserve Gyarados because I want the Intimidate. It's a good match though. Electro just Thunderbolts. Like I said, I'm not going to gamble on to Wake Up. I know I gambled on the fact that they wouldn't Thunderbolt earlier. X-Scissor goes into Skuntank. I'm going to lose it. That's fine. Aftermath is going to break the Sash. Beautiful. If I can Wake Up, we're in a very good spot. Snorlax is fast asleep. Thank you, Snorlax. Very cool. Okay, so I'm going to go Eggy. Now, here's the thing. Let's get some damage up here, but at the same time, actually, let's do this. Let's see if I can if they give me the Trick Room, this is actually phenomenal. And then I can body press my way through this. And I'm going to hit the Electrode here, because I want to take it down. Yeah, take the Electrode down. Thunder Wave, so I wonder if you're just going to go straight for the X-Scissor, which is a very good play. And they do just go straight for the X-Scissor. I should have seen that coming. I should have just Psychic taken damage when I could have gotten it. Can I Wake Up, please? Okay. High Horsepower would have been to play here. Body Slam's going to come out. Does it kill at +1? It should. Nope, Snorlax sucks. Okay. Well, I threw this game into garbage. Because I could have doubled the Electrode. Because we know that's the min speed. And now basically they're in a very good spot where they just simply Thunderbolt Gyarados and attack Snorlax again, right? They Spore Snorlax and attack Gyarados and Thunderbolt Gyarados. I have to Wake Up and get the Protect, and I have to get a double and then Wake Up early again. So I threw this game by not killing Electro where I could have, but I am Wakanberry actually, so hold up. Yep, beautiful. Wouldn't have mattered though. I guess in theory attacking there was better than protecting, but my other theory was if I Wake Up and protect, the next turn they still have to go after me with a Thunderbolt. So here's where that can still technically not be in a terrible spot. So I protect this Gyarados. And I Wake Up and hit the Body Slam into the Electrode. I need a double Wake Up right now, which isn't great, but let's see if we can get it. Switching out to Parasect is fine. Should be Hariyama because you want your burn. It's actually going to be Heatran, so they don't have the Hariyama. Hold up. Really? The 3-turn sleep? The 3-turn sleep? I know I messed up and I can't complain about the 3-turn sleep. But realistically, if I don't get 3 turns slept there is a chance. Okay? Electrode's gone. I do take Aftermath, but I just get my berry. In theory, I messed this game up. I was so focused on the fact that there'd be a Hariyama, and then there just wasn't. Like, I should have won this game. And then I tried to get Trick Room up when I really had no reason to. Parasect was a huge threat. I don't know why I didn't hit it. So this is on me. I have to try and get a Recycle up, but this game's far from ever going to work for me. Because Heatran just does too much damage, I think. The sub is very good for me. That actually helps me immensely. Obviously, you're going to go for the Spore. That's fine. If I can Wake Up and get the Recycle, eventually I'll kill this Parasect, right? Flygon's already been chipped. I don't know if Snorlax can do this, but this is where I wish I would have been Stockpile. Because I debated it. I debated being Stockpile to help out on both defensive ends, but that crit game 1 really, really hurt. I'm not going to pretend it didn't, but I mean, they played well. So they deserve this one. They definitely outplayed me, but let's see. I think I have to still try and get a Recycle up. As bad as that is for me, I have no choice. Heatran's going to Heat Wave, going to connect, but it looks at things. Heat Wave may be their only move. That does way too much damage. Snorlax, please Wake Up. If I don't Wake Up here, it's over, unless I dodge. No, that's game. Alright, once again, not going to forfeit. It is a draft league. Probably would have forfeited a long time ago, but definitely misplayed there. The 3-turn sleep on Gyarados hurt, and trying to go for the Trick Room also hurt, because if I just attack Electrode, Gyarados comes back in and it isn't threatened at all. So that's my own fault. I try to Recycle if I can, because it's really my only option. I need to dodge a million Heat Waves, though. Heatran correctly goes for the Earth Power. Snorlax is going to live on 4, but I'm not dodging an X-Scissor, so yeah. I played that one turn way too fast. I tunnel visioned, but unfortunately, tunnel visioned on the Trick Room, right? and that's what cost me there. But definitely a great set to Tutti, and going to be a fun rest of the league. It is a 5-week league, and then hopefully playoffs. So we'll see how that goes. But great games to Tutti. I'm sure they'll be out there in the playoffs as well. Very good player. And I will catch you guys in the next week, I guess, because I guess they're weekly. Yeah, I am not ready for this. I still have no outro, guys. But thanks for watching. I will catch you guys in a future video.